Are you aware with the full form of JDBC? Java Development. What answer? Java Database Connection. Okay, good. Exactly. Full form of JDBC is very simple. J stands for Java, DB stands for database, and C stands for connectivity. So here, from today, we are going to start the concept, call it as JDBC, that is nothing but Java Database Connectivity. What is the task we are going to perform by using the JDBC? Simple task is there. Here you have one application, call it as Java application. Here you have one application, call it as Java application. Here you have another application, call it as database application. Here you have another application, call it as database application. Consider here one person is there. His name is JDBC. His name is JDBC. What is the work of JDBC? JDBC will take this particular Java and JDBC will take the database application and it is going to connect Java application with the database application. It is going to connect Java application with the database application. So always remember, what is the use of Java database connectivity? Nothing but you know how to write the Java program, you know how to write the database queries. Okay, you are already aware with this, how to write the Java program and how to perform the database queries. Now your task is, here you will get one friend. Okay, you will leave about your best friend, but here you will get one friend, call it as JDBC. What is the work of JDBC? JDBC will connect the Java application with the database application. JDBC will connect the Java application with the database application, but the task is, why JDBC? Why this JDBC person is going to connect the Java application with the database application? Now here biggest question is, ma'am, why JDBC is going to connect the Java application with the database application? So we will learn that thing also. But before that, always remember JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Here, JDBC we are using to connect the Java application with the database application. In the Java application, you are going to write the programs, and in the database application, you are writing the queries. So this both application, if you want to connect, you require one friend, call it as JDBC. Ardhamainda, is it clear? Yes or no? So here architecture is nothing but, you can say it is a structure. We are going to understand how this process will happen, why this process will happen, each and everything. Firstly, we will get it why, and then we will see how. Okay. Firstly, we are going to learn why we have to connect the Java application with the database application, and afterwards we will see how you can connect the Java application with the database application. Is okay. So observe here, first ever question is, why to use JDBC? Why we are going to connect the Java application with the database application? So observe now, here, for example, I am going to develop one application, call it as Facebook application. For example, I am going to develop one application, call it as Facebook application. So Facebook application is a web application. So what I will do, in this Facebook application, in the Facebook application, you will get one registration page. Newly, whenever you will open the Facebook application, you will get here one registration page. In this registration page, you are going to enter some information. In this registration page, you are going to enter some information like you will enter the name, you are going to enter the contact number, you are going to enter the date of birth, you are going to enter supposedly email ID, you are going to enter something called it as password. This all the information you will enter if you want to open the Facebook account. If you want to open the Facebook account, you will enter this all the information in the registration page of the Facebook. After that, what is the process will happen? So listen here carefully. Yeah. So listen here carefully. This name, contact number, date of birth, you can't store inside the Facebook application. This name, contact number, date of birth, email ID, password, you can't store in the Facebook application. It is not possible at all. You can't store in the Facebook application means simple concept is there. If you are going to develop this Facebook application by using the Java language, if you are going to develop this Facebook application by using the Java language, indirectly I want to say that you can't store this user information inside the Java application. Okay, if you are going to develop this Facebook application by using the Java language, what I want to say that you can't store this name, contact number, date of birth, email ID, password inside the Facebook application, inside the Java application. So what I will do, instead of going with the Java application, I will create the here I will create the backend of the application. I will create the backend of the application. Through the backend of the application, I am going to create one database app. Already I will be having one database application. So just wait. So here database application. So here simple concept is there. So observe name, contact number, date of birth, email and password. This all the things through the backend code I am going to store in the database application. Name, contact number, date of birth, email ID and password. This all the thing through the help of backend application, or you can say this as a backend code. I will store inside the database application in the form of table. I will store it in the database application in the form of table. Okay, so always remember guys, whenever you will create any kind of web application, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, Gmail, Udemy, Skillrary, any kind of web application, you can't store any kind of information like whatever the information is there. You can't store that information in the web application. You can't store that information in the Java application. So what is the solution for that? I will write the backend code. For this purpose, I will write the backend code. With the help of backend code, this each and every user information I will store in the database application. This each and every information I will store in the database application. So why we have to connect Java application with the database application? First reason, I can't store info into the Java application. Second reason, I can store user information in the database application. So reason is simple. In the backend, I will take the help of my best friend, call it as JDBC. I will connect this particular, just wait, instead of lang, I will use here something, call it as application. So instead, by using the JDBC, my best friend JDBC, I will connect this particular Java application with the database application. Why? Because I can't store the information inside the Java application, but I can store the information in the database application in the form of table. That's the reason we require the Java database connectivity. Is it clear?